So we are looking at the Sportsman's Guide Gear tree stand today, and for the price point, I'm going to start off with the price. The price point is unbeatable. I paid, this is a couple years ago now, and I think I paid right around $60 to $70 for this stand and a set of climbing sticks. Yeah, I was impressed with the price. So, with that being said, with it being cheap like that, really begs the question of what am I getting? Is this going to be a good quality stand, or is this just going to be a piece of junk? And what I have found, this stand is actually not that bad of a stand. I was impressed with it. For the couple years I've used, I actually ended up buying another one the year later to have another one, so I can have 3 spots instead of 2. But anyhow, let's go ahead and take a look at this. We'll start off with the seat here. The seat leaves a lot to be desired. It's only 1 inch thick foam padding and just makes for very uncomfortable sits. I can't sit in this stand for more than 2 hours without having to stand up. It is just so uncomfortable. Really easy to change. It's just Velcro. Pull out, put a new one in. Yeah, I probably should have done that when I first got the seat, or first got the tree stand. Excuse me, but I just wasn't thinking. I just want to get them in the woods, hang them. And but anyhow, it's fully welded. The mesh on the steel frame for the platform is actually welded at every single contact point, so it makes a very quiet platform and very solid and stable. The platform itself is very small. It's only 18 inches wide by 25.5 inches long. I wear a size 13 boot, and I have lacrosse arrowheads, so I wear bigger boots during the later season. There was no room for my feet on this tree stand, so a lot of the deer I ended up shooting off the stand was sitting down versus standing up. Like, I prefer to stand up when shooting, but sitting down, that's why you practice also at sitting down too. But neither here nor there. For bushings, you only get 1 bushing per bolt. So we have a bushing here. You have 1 here and 1 here on the cable, and then you have 1 here and 1 here down here where the stand flips up. And then you also have 1 here and 1 here down here on the platform itself where the cable meets onto the platform. As you can tell, this thing's pretty quiet. Like I've said, this thing is pretty quiet. And this stand is 2 years old. And I have taken it out about 5 days after season. I think there was one time where it ended up in the woods year round from, like middle of September all the way till like April of the next year. So a good, 4 or 5, maybe 6 months it was out in the woods before I actually was able to get to it. And, as you can see, it's actually started to rust a little bit, which is to be expected of tree stands. Nothing a simple can of spray paint can't fix on the tree stand. It's secured to the tree with 2 ratchet straps, which is a plus. I prefer to have 2 ratchet straps on my tree stand just for that extra safety purpose. Now, they don't hook. This is what really baffled me. They don't hook onto the tree stand. The straps themselves have a loop at one end, and then you have your other end, and you basically thread it through the loop and pull the loop tight, and then bring it around and then ratchet strap it. And the same thing with the ratchet strap. It's got a loop. You wrap it around the tree stand, then you pull the ratchet half through the loop, and then you just pull it tight, and then you just ratchet strap it to the tree at that point. Which it actually makes it a little bit easier when hanging this tree stand. Sometimes it does become a pain in the butt where you're trying to reach around the stand, or reach around the tree, and feed everything through. It does create a little bit more of a hassle, but overall, you get what you pay for in this. I'm happy. I would definitely get one again. Just the only things I don't like is the seat. Granted, you can change that, and the platform, just being a little bit too small. On the upside, you get 2 ratchet straps that secure it to the tree. Anyhow, so that's my opinion. Hopefully this helped with if you guys are looking at this tree stand or not. Realistically, would I buy another one? I probably would, but anymore, it's just, I'd rather go out of my way. Personally, I would rather just go out of my way and, buy a couple tree stands. I just bought 2 Hawk tree stands for $269. I got 2 of them, and one of them's got a half chair in it, and then the other one's got 8 inches of, and literally it's about 8 inches thick for your seat, and it's got memory foam in it, and absolutely huge platform on both of them. And a review will be coming on those at the end of the season. But going back to this, I mean, if you're getting into bow hunting and everything, and you're just looking for a cheap option just to get into it, I would definitely pick this up. It's quiet. I mean, yes, it still does leave a lot to be desired. With the platform being small and the seats, granted you can change the seat out like I've said, but on the upside, 2 ratchet straps, fully welded platform, so you realistically you get what you pay for in this Treestand. And but anyhow, I appreciate you guys watching this. Hopefully this is helpful to you guys. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and go follow us on Instagram too. I will put our username in the description for Instagram. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.